네, 여러분 안녕하세요. 명아입니다. 저번에 한 바이오쇼크 1은 절대로 진행이 불가한 버그에 걸려버려서 그냥 바이오쇼크 2를 가져왔어요. 유저 한글 패치를 깔았고요. 시작해보도록 하겠습니다. 아, 맞다. 건너뛰면 안 되는데, 멍충이! 설정을 하려다. 내가 다 해야지. 다시 하자.
Look, Daddy, it's you.
얘는 알파라는 사람이고요.
Let's go out to play, Daddy.
이게 원래 바이오쇼크 1이랑 2가 이렇게 이어지거든요. 아닌가? 맞나?
More angels, Daddy. This way.
You want some, big guy? Bigger than hard! Harder than Get out of here, freak!
There we are. He's perfectly safe now. This is not your daughter. Do you understand? Her name is Eleanor, and she is mine. Now, kneel, please. Remove your helmet. Now, take the pistol. Place it against your head. 5.
그 후로 10년이 시간이 흘렀습니다.
Can you hear me?
에 걸리는 건 아닌 것 같고 잠깐만 마우스가 좀 조작 설정에서 마우스 감도를 살짝 낮추면 좀 더 나아요. 이 정도면 되겠네.
Lesson 1, Mop Jockeys. You are under the ocean now. If you feel the soft patter of rain on your hat, you're already fired. Lesson 2. You can jumpstart a dead generator with a direct spark, but clear the guests out of the pool first. Scares these rich pricks to watch a working stiff hurling thunderbolts. You follow me?
I need this. Do you hear me?
Alive or dead? What's the difference? Stay dead this time.
이부 주사도 했고 램이 아직 살아있나봐요.
Daddy was sleeping for such a long time, and Eleanor has missed you. Find her and you'll be all better.
엘레노가 시스터의 알파 수뇌부 같은 거예요.
I walked in the valley of the shadow of death. Oh Lord, so long.
Nothing.
근데 이쪽으로 가는 게 맞나? 우리가 여기에서 깨어나지 않았나?
last, a signal. You, who are bringing this dead city to life, listen. My name, it is Tannenbaum. I know who you are, and I am in much need of your help. Please, find me in the Atlantic Express train station.
Taste of Adam in weeks.
I don't need to hear your
화살표가
grousing.
생기는구나. 그러면 화살표 말고 다른 곳에 한번 가봅시다.
To my daughter, Eleanor, soon you will be born, and Rapture will be your home. You shall be raised as I was, to advance the common good through social psychiatry. This city's potential is immeasurable, Eleanor, yet our beliefs are unwelcome here. Life will be difficult, but the price of revolution is always dear. If we are patient with her, Rapture will come to us.
Remember, you are not alone. Think of me not as leader, but as mother to the Rapture family.
오, 200번.
7 heads and 10 horns. 7 heads and 10. You're no
Know what I'm
Messiah.
going through.
이부주사 먹어주고, 리베터 먹어주고, 보급장갑 주워주고, 열심히 파밍을 해줍시다.
Barely made it down alive. But here it is. And it's real. Rapture. This is where that thing took my poor baby girl. From what I saw in the sub, most of the city's in ruins. There were lights here and there. And shapes moving. I'm rambling,
여기가
scared,
일대
I
나온
guess.
그 잠수정은
But
아닐 거예요,
maybe,
그쵸?
if I find this Dr. Lamb I keep hearing over the PA, I'll...
Big sister doesn't want you playing with me.
간 거야? 어우, 시끄럽다.
This is Dr. Sophia Lamb with a message for the people. Remember, Big Sister is always watching. To steal Adam is to steal from the Rapture family. Your family.
Diane insisted that we spend the weekend at the Adonis. And already I find myself seeking a respite from my vacation. When she deems it necessary to chide me for working, the words dissolve into an endless animal bleat. I founded Rapture to be free of law and God, to live among those for whom work is our wage. Yet, when Diane speaks of bearing my child, I am given pause. Until now, I had never considered my legacy. Perhaps after the new year.
왜 걸려? 왜 이래?
In that suit, even the ocean cannot harm you. This is good. But rapture is the death of many great men. Alone, you will not last long. You can still reach the train station. Find me there.
계속 나아갑시다. 화살표가 있으니까 그래도 길 찾긴 쉽다. 리벳도 얻어주고.
Ah, Herr Delta. You arrive, as the little one said you would. Come upstairs to the ticket booth, and I will offer what I know of you.
Fucking things never work, never! I put sheets, a hot plate, walls painted mostly, mattress with real
Now most who survive are like this. Splicers. They're drug addicts. Vicious animals.
이쪽으로 가야는 할 것 같은데 아닌가? 아, 해킹 도구를 사용하라고? 문 제어 장치가 어딨어? 아이고. 됐어.
Let's fix your face, baby. Hey, come back. It'll be okay.
Where are you going, honey?
This is Dr. Sophia Lamb. Andrew Ryan is dead, but the tyrant dwells within us all. Remember, we reject the gene.
I'm told that the people grow tense and isolated in the absence of the sun. Now they clamor for a psychiatrist. Do they miss the state censor, I wonder? Wartime seizure of private assets? Or the checkup police vanishing them in the night? This Lamb woman is said to be the foremost practitioner in her field. Fine. If she can...
I know you. That symbol on your hand marks you a dead man. 10 years, Subject Delta, since I watched you put a gun to your head and pull the trigger. But take heart. Out of your pain, paradise was born. I don't know how you survived, but your suffering is over now. These men will ease your burden. Please understand that like all I have done, this is an act of love.
It is Sophia Lamb. She has found you.
오래걸려.
Now you know of the enemy we share, Sophia Lamb. The camera in your helmet allows me to watch through your eyes and help you to fight her. Careful, security cameras belong to Lamb. But if you are clever, they can be made to serve you.
That's you bullshit, Zero!
Father, it's me, Eleanor. I know you're awake in there. I can feel it. Mother won't be able to toy with you like that ever again. This plasmid is for you. If I'm right, you can use it now. Please, find me.
Throw objects at...
He's up topside now, highballing with all the can-can girls. And if anybody gets lippy, pow, he's got the bomb.
Nuts. A whole kindergarten full of cutesy little brats. We're happy ever after. Storm.
Look what he's done. He's gone now. Stop laughing, you.
Exit! Stage left!
There would be no Rapture without me. No city without the Atlantic Express. Ryan took his first grand tour on my flagship coach. These days, personal bathyspheres are all the rage. My rails only connect the oldest parts of Rapture now. And the city's just left me behind. Plenty of cash in the bank, though. This private vehicle craze will blow over soon.
These people are hooked on some kind of genetic wonder drug called Adam. I've read the word splicer scribbled on walls like a warning. One of them cornered me and Christ, his face. I had a gun, but I choked. And then out of nowhere, we both heard this singing. And he took off like hell on wheels. It sounded like a kid. A little girl. Cindy's alive. I know it in my gut.
He won't even know it.
White is not black, Dr. Lamb. Down is not up, and straw is not gold. Look around you. Rapture is no miracle. It is a product of reason. Impossible unless 1 and 1 are 2, and A equates to A.
And yet, alone, each man is a prisoner to bias, dream, delusion, or the pain of a phantom limb. To one man, they are as real as rain. Reality is consensus, and the people are losing faith. Take a walk, Andrew. It is raining in Rapture, and you
Sophia Lamb is using the splicers against you. Most big daddies are like her slaves, guarding the little ones. But someone has awakened you.
I know of your bond with Eleanor Delta. To save yourself, you will come for her. But Eleanor has a destiny, one you cannot share. There is no place for you in paradise. In ethical psychiatry, we must account for the role of evolution. Depression, fits of panic, sexual pathos, all responses to ancient selection pressure. The irony is that this theory is why Ryan's people invited me here. They mistake my study of natural law for the worship of competition. Remember, Eleanor, one must know the beast before it can be slain.
Quickly, head for the elevator.
What's my line?
I got better things to do.
Now, here is what the children tell me. You are a very old Big Daddy, bonded for life to a single little one. When you are apart for too long, your body begins to shut down like a coma. As long as the girl is in rapture, you are trapped here as well. The name of your little one is Eleanor Lamb, daughter of Sophia. She is kept at Fontaine Futuristics on the other side of the city. You must go there and save her before it is too late.
데디에게 너무 드디어
Dr. Su Chong's death was a nasty blow to the Protector program, but I'm gradually settling into his role, picking up the slack that his carelessness left behind. We are gaining steam again, but I'm not satisfied. Yes, the Big Daddy defends the girl, but he is programmed only for the fight. Like a sheepdog who wanders off unless a wolf is tearing at his flock. When no aggressor is present, he regards his little sister as he might a common houseplant. We need something more, something stronger, an unbreakable physiological bond.
Watch me do this, Powder!
This is why I must fight Sophia Lamb. She is using the new little ones for something. And I have returned to rescue them. If I do not, more children will die for my sins. And the Rapture nightmare will repeat forever. Now, we must talk.
Citizens of Rapture, this is Subject Delta. Behind that mask hides an enemy of the people, without soul or sympathy. It is a beast apart, and as family, we must tear out its jaw and drive it back into the sea.
Lamb will take this place apart to find you. Please hold back the splicers until we escape. Thank you. Now I must leave you, and I am sorry for this. But there are others I must help before the city drowns. This man Sinclair, he is an ally, and will guide you to Eleanor. Goodbye, Herr Delta. And good luck.
Well, look at you. A bona fide knight in armor, complete with iron horse. The name's Augustus Sinclair, Sport, Esquire. Old Tannenbaum and I share an interest in the old Fontaine building, the very same place you'll find Eleanor Lamb. I think you and I can do business. Take the train to Ryan Amusements. I'll see you shortly.
Sophia Lamb has taken the Rapture and is responsible for stealing children from the surface. Her splicers destroy...
Whoa there. Now better apply the brakes unless you're aiming to dash yourself against that glacier up ahead. As you can see, Chief, the station here's iced over. To reach Eleanor Lamb at Fontaine headquarters, we'll have to clear the way. Now, in order to melt that ice, you'll need a plasmid, like a handful of hellfire. We used to sell a fine old product called Incinerate in the amusement park up yonder. Go on and find a way in. I've already been on all the rides.
Cloud! Fucking Cloud! You think you're so funny! Ain't that enough for you? gotta get under. Screw you! Never get a break.
이거 그것도 되는 건가?
Welcome to Ryan Amusements. Insert your ticket now. Half price for children under 3.
You're a rare old model, son. Alpha series, I believe. Now, Rapture's full of scientific wonderments just like you. And if we can sell them to the world at my price, well, curing your condition ought to be a cakewalk. Once we find Eleanor, the sky's the limit.
보자. 업그레이드 웨폰을
I was hired to engineer a park the likes of which no man has seen. Now all I do is watch over it like a grizzled sheepdog. My first line of mechanical puppets made the children here cool with wonder. But Ryan thought my vision was immature. Antiquated, he said. This place could have been something magical. But instead, he turned it into a school. No, a cathedral.
Jam dandy. That'll get you in the park. But buying Incinerate's gonna cost Adam. It's a sort of genetic goo that lets you rewrite whatever God gave you. The little sisters carry the stuff, as you may recall, so you'll need to locate one. I heard whispering near the El Dorado Lounge. Have a look.
Listen up! Choppers! Get yourselves hid! No fuck-ups this time! Daddy's home! Take aim! Fire! Gotta stop myself! Where the mark of the leave me alone! You soiled my vestments!
I am Andrew Ryan. Welcome to Ryan Amusements. Please enjoy the park.
Andrew Ryan wakes one night while cruising the Atlantic in his steam liner, the Olympian. His sleep interrupted with a singular purpose. Here he shouts his wife's
I love the kids in Miss Englert's third grade class, but boy, I had no idea what I was getting into. Volunteering to chaperone this New Year's sleepover party at Ryan Amusements. Donnie? Donnie, get down off that exhibit, and I told you, spit out that gum! You'll choke! The kids' parents deserve a night off to enjoy New Year's.
Until you arrive, Father, I'm trapped here. Smuggling these gifts out is the most I can do to help.
네, 알파가 계속해서 자기 리틀 시스터가 떨어지는
Your kind ain't welcome here.
부작용이 생기는
With mine own eyes. What's that?
I don't think so.
I invest. You prophet.
You
Used to be, there was no margin in running the gift shop. I couldn't hardly sell off this tourist crap for a penny more than the cost of manufacture. Then I met a straight shooter named Sinclair, and he laid a sweet deal on me. Says he's got some hard luck folks down at Popper's Drop can whip up this junk at half the cost I used to pay. Yeah, I had to pick a needle or two out of the shipments, but all in all, nobody's the wiser, and I'm all the richer.
I know the surface, Eleanor. I spent half a lifetime there, in service of the common good. But then, I heard my own words twisted by fat old men squatting over the embers of Hiroshima. Were the modern world a patient in my care, I would diagnose it suicidal. On perhaps that point alone, Andrew Ryan is correct. Rapture is deliverance.
그 다음에 왼쪽도 한번 가봅시다.
Busted pile of junk! You broke it, didn't you, Edna? Everything you touched turns to shit!
Mean. You're mean, Roger. It was probably your clumsy, fat hands that loused it up.
Typical fraud! Stay away from things you don't know nothing about!
For Eleanor and for the family.
Seems like everybody's on the go these days. Everybody but you. You still haven't experienced Ryan Industries' new spring line of plasmids. Isn't it about time you got caught up? Evolve today.
We lost another of the Alpha Series protectors today in testing. Somewhere outside the city limits, he simply vanished. For these men, Rapture has no walls. We must find a method of conditioning them against abandonment of the Little Sisters. Something physical, possibly even lethal. The lab aides are starting to call them Big Daddies. Perhaps there's some genius to that. Bonded pairs, connected by a love that kills.
Welcome to the circus of value. Welcome to the circus of value.
갑시다. 이제 갈 곳으로.
In ethical psychiatry, we must account for...
Eleanor Lamb speaking. Mum says I'm not to play with the other children because they're being raised on a diet of dog eat dog. I wanted to see these dog eaters, so I waited until Mum was gone and went out to find one. And guess what? The dog eaters wear human skin. It makes them look just like us.
엘리노 램이 점점 소피아 램의 세뇌에서 벗어나는 장면을
Now that Big Daddy won't bite until you do. But to get to Lil Sis, you gotta put the old boy down for good. son. You did it. Now, just let her ride on your shoulders and she'll trust you like her own daddy.
And everybody like George's. I haven't done it's all out of fear.
We're in business. Now, there are corpses all over Rapture, and little Dimples there can sniff out the atom on them. Find one.
It's this way.
어디라고?
Mending my own clothes. Who'd have thought? Hand me that.
됐죠? 예?
She's got a juicy one, but when she starts draining out the atom, the splicers will come running. Be ready before you set her down on that body.
That is a child of the family, not a toy for you to exploit and discard. It is fitting that you expire here. One more forgotten curio in Ryan's shrine to the self.
Here they come. Keep the splicers off her now till she's finished, or they'll never give up the hunt. Now you know the stakes, son. But a plasmid costs a bit more atom yet. Keep it up.
My name is Andrew Ryan. I built the city of Rapture for children just like you, because the world evolved and become.
I told you about this one. Make him listen. That child, you monster.
Please read our pamphlet.
Let us imagine you and I.
See?
Come, exert Heaven falls.
Come on, Daddy. It's close.
On the surface, the farmer tills the soil, trading the strength of his arm
child,
for
you
a
monster.
home and lands of his own. What was yours is ours.
오래 걸려, 오래 걸려.
Drop that poor little girl. She's helpless.
Ram is becoming. Woman is a damned collectivist. Here in Rapture, how could the council fail to see it? Worse, to hide her intent, she gulls these patients into a religious frenzy. A new Kremlin will rise and swallow the council house before they realize they've been had. I will not have my city swindled by the parasite, whatever its guise. It is time, I think, to call Sinclair.
Sorry, huh? He doesn't like it.
Daddy's mad and you'll be sorry.
Adam Daddy! Over there! Adam Daddy! Let's get it!
I do not hate you, Delta. Indeed, I care for you in equal measure to any other sentient creature. But I cannot sacrifice 1,000 of my children for one rebellious son.
All right, Chief, we've almost got enough Adam now. To get the rest, you'll have to take care of that little sister. There should be one of the air vents they favor in the workshop. Bring her down there.
온도를 틀릴 수가 있어?
The parasite makes nothing for itself. It's on the surface. Scientist invests the power. An artist strives to frame his ideals in an image, to challenge his audience and make his vision immortal. Your art must serve the cause. Your idea.
Heathen!
Now, Tannenbaum would have you turn that sister human again. You'll get just enough Adam for our purposes, and the girls will likely try to repay you somehow. But Rapture's a high-stakes town, son, and she is a jackpot. You just have to be willing to take it all. You'll harvest more Adam than the price of one plasmid, so the rest is gravy. Think about it. Down here, it's your survival or hers.
응, 아니야. 선을 털 거야.
Welcome to the circus of value. Welcome to the circus of value.
여기서 보내줍시다.
Well, our Tin Man had a heart all along. Personally, I call that a liability, but you have enough Adam now. Barely. Head to the Hall of the Future and splice up with Incinerate.
이제 들어가 주세요. 어우 취한다.
Drop that
I better get gone.
On the surface, your parents sought a private life, using their great talents to provide for you. They learned to twist the lies of church and government, believing themselves masters of the system. But the parasites...
I met with Sinclair today. Sinclair Solutions. It's this pseudo-legal firm he set up to take problems Ryan doesn't want to admit he has, and make them go away. I could fill 40 front pages of the Tribune with stories about this fella, if he wasn't paying me not to. And he's got work for me, right? I ask what, and he flashes me these $1,000 Steinman teeth saying this job will, quote, change history.
근데 빅데디도 취해?
I still serve. The number.
머리 조준 안 되는 것 같은데. 아니 이 조준점으로 어떻게 머리를 조준해 진짜.
So, you would drain the people of their life's blood. Rapture is a body, Delta. I am the voice, and Big Sister is the hand.
간단히 말하면
When Rapture
사이비
speaks of
교도의
you,
교주
says
같은
only
거라고
this.
생각하시면 될 거예요.
Sleep now. Your day is done.
Not if you don't visit the Gatherer's Gold.
화용 공격을 하나 써줍시다. 여기다가 넣어주시고요. 체력을 업그레이드 해줍시다. 그 다음에 이브링크도 하나 사주자고요.
On your recent purchase of the Incinerate Plasmid. Say, Tom here is at a party, but this party just hit the skids. Carl needs a light for his cigar, and no one can help him.
오 리마스터인데 크레딧.
In the garden we are growing. Many changes will be growing. If you wanna be amazing, see the flowers we are raising.
근데 그러지 마.
Holy Moses, son. Not even a big sister can keep you down. Well, come on back and melt the ice and we can say goodbye to this 2-bit carny ride.
보급 상자 먹어주고. 부터는 여기로 가줍시다.
Welcome to the circus of value.
He's gone. James was the only man I ever loved. And now it's like he never even came to Rapture. He heard me sing at the limbo room, came up all bashful. He liked hearing songs about what it's really like to live in this town. I think he's been trying to organize folks against Ryan. And now he's gone. And I'm here, singing Rise, Rapture, Rise. Scared to death they're gonna come for me.
Eleanor is progressing brilliantly. My physical participation in her birth was minimized, of course. It is vital that I am unhindered by nature's crude bias. I will be, above all, her intellectual progenitor, loyal not to her, but to the people she will ultimately save. But I admit, it is with some measure.
Outstanding, sport. You're proving to be quite a windfall. Now just open the train tunnel from the security booth there, and I'll come out and jump on.
뭐야, 열어.
I like to look a man in the eye when I give him my word. You and me, kid. We're going places.
야.
I had thought you some golem of Sinclair's, brought here to hold Rapture's arms while he rifles through her pockets. But no, you are aware of your plight. Who, I wonder, would be so cruel to force a mirror on a man with no face?
Lamb was waiting for us. Come out shooting and start the train.
I hear a creaking of
What
the
you want?
planes. Stop!
Hide from me then, sure.
Run away! You people will never amount to anything!
Once I lived a life
Delta is now trapped in Pauper's Drop. All railcar travel is suspended until he is found. Remember, the enemy is alone. We are the family.
Lamb's trying to box us in, kid. This is a goddamn citywide lockdown. To keep the train moving, you need the security override key from the local governor, Grace Holloway. She kicked me out of my own hotel down here, the Sinclair Deluxe. Find her and get that key.
오늘 여기가 말씀해주신 감사합니다.